Welcome to the show. I'm Kathy Ireland. Businesses around the world are incorporating more sustainable practices. Jack and James Wilson, the founders of BoxLatch Systems, are here to talk about how they are delivering an innovative solution with their BoxLatch systems. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
Jack, how is BoxLatch uniquely positioned to help businesses with sustainability goals?
Kathy, we hear from every continent, oh my gosh, just like your producers
I've
today
never seen it, yes.
said the same thing.
Okay.
Well, we've never seen these before.
Right.
We've never seen these before. So we have a unique set of products that both hold the flaps closed as well as a new product that holds them open.
And James, how can reusing boxes, how can that help the environment and businesses?
Our BoxLatch closure products, it's really in the business-to-business world, where a product will go from point A to point B. Contents may be removed, something will be added to it, it'll be quality tested, it'll go to point C, could be in the same building or not in the same building, and eventually that box needs to be sent somewhere to an ultimate destination. What these companies have been doing is using tape, and by the time they get to point C or D, they've got to put it in a new box. What we have is a paradigm shifting process from thinking tape versus thinking box reuse for the ultimate user and ease in getting in and out of the box in that entire internal closed circuit system.
Jack, can you tell us how BoxLatch works?
I can do better than that, Kathy. I'm going to show you how BoxLatches work.
Okay.
One of your producers is going to bring a box out.
Yes,
and we'll do that
Justin,
right now.
can you come on over? All right, great.
Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.
Well, you've all seen this.
Yes, we
The
have.
tape gun, Kathy. They're so fun, they get stuck on all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So this is not the enemy because some boxes that we work with are closed with tape. And our box closing system is a temporary closing system. Tape is permanent. The problem with tape is when you don't want it permanent, it still is permanent. So you can reuse the box with box latches and then tape it thereafter. So this is a box latch. It's a
Okay.
little injected molded gadget that works and goes between the flaps of the box,
All right.
and it's slipped in just like this. So that was the
So
way
easy.
that I thought it should be put on.
Okay.
However, I had the opportunity visiting one of our customers that had a great big box, and she said, oh, this is how I put it on. It's this simple, Jack. And so this is the way about 90% of our box latches are put on. One of the things you'll notice is that our box latch large, it has two holes, and those are so they could be hung on a peg. Or we had another idea called a corner clip.
We were at 5 trade shows and half of the people would say, well, you know what? This really doesn't work in my setting, but if you guys had a corner clip that would hold these flaps down and open so that in fact we could put stuff in and out of there, we wouldn't have to worry about that. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is closing and this is opening.
In addition to holding the flaps down,
Yeah.
you'll see that there's a rim,
Yes.
and we've made this so boxes can be stacked.
Oh,
So-
love that.
And now they can
Okay.
travel 2 on 2, or they can use 4 of them.
Stackability.
Stackability,
Okay.
they can flow down a production line. They can be pre-made so that they can then have them all ready as they need to use them. And the third item we have, remember those holes I showed you earlier?
Yes.
We're going to show you how those work with our product in addition to hanging them on a peg. So typically when a box is made, what happens is they put the bottom together first and would tape it. So in the case with using our box latch, they will just rapidly snap that in, put that on, turn the box upside down, put a box latch on with an anchor, and it pops right through, close the box. Now the neat thing about this is if you want to reuse this box, Kathy, this is all you have to do.
And it seems like it helps the box keep its shape in such a good way.
That's a wonderful observation. So this type of situation with this box, it could be used 10 to 15 times. Each time you use it, again, you don't have to buy it. So the purchasing people really start understanding if I can reduce the amount of boxes I need by maybe 50 to 90%, it makes a great deal of difference.
And the beauty of this is we have customers, Wisconsin Plastics in Green Bay, Wisconsin has a very long armed product, and so they couldn't get it in a tote. but it works beautifully in here, and all they do now is collapse the boxes, and they replaced massive number of petroleum-based totes with reusable boxes, and they simply open the end, take the parts out, collapse the box, put them in a bin, and a massive amount of savings in terms of driver time and forklifts and storage space and all kinds of things. So innovation is part of the
What
key.
an innovative way to save money. I mean, for businesses looking to protect their bottom line and what you're doing with the environment.
The side benefit is really the environment.
Well, and James, can you describe the difference between reuse and recycle, and why are you so focused on reusing?
I love this question because if you think about recycling, first of all, the box has to be cut, it's opened, now the bottom has to be cut and it has to be flattened. And it's got to go into a bundle or a bin or somewhere. Now a truck's got to come pick that thing up. You got to haul it off to a place to reformat this. The more tape you have, the more solvent that's needed to break down all the tape. And when you're all done, you got to take that same new box and drive it, transport it to the new destination. Think of the massive environmental impact of recycle, when in fact, if you use this 15 times, you save 15 trucks worth of driving. And then recycle.
Right. Well, Jack and James, it sounds like BoxLatch is delivering a box use revolution.
Oh, you got
Nothing like it.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm Kathy Ireland.